Hey guys, want to share this awesome new journal that I got for a wedding anniversary. My husband gave it to me, and um, it was one of those gifts where it was heartfelt. He was listening. You know that he was watching me and studying me and understanding me. So I have this. It has a little yellow ribbon. So we indulge in that, thankful little loving moment. I was telling him how much I loved it. It's very beautiful. It has this packaging that talked about the intricate and the fineness of it. So after that moment, I tried to delay it as long as possible before I was that jerk. But I noticed the packaging and I noticed the look, and I'm like, it's leather, it's real leather. And so my husband knows me, and he knows I can joke with him and I can be honest with him. And I'm not vegan. I have vegan tendencies, but I'm not necessarily vegan. So I tell him, it's wrapped in dead animal, huh? He's like, yeah, but it's nice, huh? I was like, yeah, it is nice. It is. So anyways, that was just a silly little joke, and we were able to laugh about it. But that is the Tree of Life. It's called the Tree of Life. Anyway, it's the name of the print on it. So fun story about that is Doug Perry, Fellowship of the Martyrs. He has a video out about the two trees in the garden, and he talks about how he's realizing we keep getting stuck under the tree of knowledge of good and evil. We keep debating on what is good and what is evil. Is something more good than evil? How good is that versus evil? And we get caught discussing and arguing and dividing over this knowledge of good and evil, when in fact we're supposed to be under the other tree. Inside the garden there was two distinct trees, the knowledge of good and evil, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and the tree of life. And we're supposed to be found under the tree of life. We're supposed to be found at the tree of life. And so I really appreciate this. That's a fun story. Maybe I can find that link and share it with you, that teaching. And then I'm going to share with you my prayer journals, or Bible journals, or journals. I think I just call it a journal because I put all sorts of stuff in it. I'll let you know what goes in mine. This is the one I'm using now. I think I got it at Target or something. And you have, again, a tree, and then this little yellow heart. I like yellow, and so to me, I'm like, oh, that's me and God building this tree of life. In my journal, I do document my, oh, here's another one. I picked this up. It's kind of hard to see because it's translucent, but it's little bikes with flowers. And so this one is specific for this group I'm in. But, okay, so in my journals, this is how I use my journals. My daughter and I are reading through the Bible, and to be honest, we got to the prophets, and it was it's difficult to get through the prophets. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of prophecy. So with the discouragement and the frustration that, and I wasn't able to help her understand as well as she would like and I would like. So we kind of skipped through the prophets. We stopped in the middle of Ezekiel, and it was so funny because we go through the table of contents. We're going through the pages and seeing what books were next. I was like, oh, that was a great one. Oh, this book, I love that one. Oh, it's a shame. And so she started to get intrigued and interested again. But we did skip. We are currently in Matthew. But I use the journal to document what we read, and so the next day I know where to pick back up from. But I also, as we're reading, I jot notes so I can go back and study it more, look at it more, and I also write down my notes in Bible apps or share in different groups. So I'll write my extended notes and references and different things like that in my journal. So that's one way I use it. And then another way is prayers. I have certain pages dedicated to, for example, children in the family, friends and family. I have people that keep sending me prayer requests. I was like, okay, I have a page just for this person's prayer requests. Expenses. I mean, it's not all spiritual. We got life here, so I have a page on expenses, finances, people struggling with finances, different things like that. Also, making videos, sometimes I'll jot my notes down, and that's all in here. I have notes when we are out at Bible studies or in services. I'll jot my notes down in there and revisit it if I need to, and kind of expand on it any way that I want to, and then share it with friends, family, Bible apps. So that's how I use mine. Use it for just about everything. This little dude goes with me everywhere. You got your wear and tears. And then this one's new. This one's just specifically for a group I'm in, prayer request notes, so I can follow up and make sure that I am diligent. I'm trying to be more diligent instead of, yeah, I got you, I'll pray for you. I want to be able to follow up and be a better friend. And so this one is my new one that I will start when I finish the other one. So I hope that helps you. If you are beginning to journal, I know there's all sorts of Bibles that are created for journals, they have that giant margin, and I guess share your ideas and we can discuss it together and learn more. Bye.